Well, is there anything on the podcast agenda for us to talk about? Should we get into like current events?
I almost had I had a
D&D?
question. I had a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Examples of capitalism that go up your ass. Because obviously you're not socialists, and you're not supposed to hate capitalism from wherever you stand politically. Isn't it dangerous to hate capitalisms in any form or create an enemy on a cap? I don't.
It's dangerous to create an enemy.
Right.
Always.
Right. But examples of capitalism that you realize that oh yeah, I guess shit, these hippies might have a fucking point.
Right.
I'll give you an example.
Mm-hmm.
Johnson & Johnson, you know that lawsuit for the baby powder?
Yeah.
Remember
ovarian
that?
cancer?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ovarian cancer, Johnson & Johnson. You know what they said about that? Well, they have now it's time to pay. Like now it's time to like pay the claims.
Mm-hmm.
You know what Johnson & Johnson said?
What?
We'll go out of business. No, we're going bankrupt.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they said. We don't have any money. We're bankrupt.
Mm-hmm.
The ability to skirt the law, to be able to like the Bayer. It was like the Bayer one.
Yep.
When they gave everybody AIDS blood.
Yeah, in the aspirin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, nah, we'll give them no money.
Yeah, the drug pharmaceutical company Bayer gave people AIDS.
That's a nice gift.
And they knew that they were giving people AIDS too, and they did not recall the product or whatever. If you want to know the real scoop, just look up Bayer HIV.
It's hard to argue with capitalism because these financial systems and even the multilateral corporation stuff, it just seems like pure Satanism to me. So it's hard for me to even think about money, because if money's printed, it turns into alchemy. Like, it's not an exchange of precious metal or something. It turns into something that's like mystical.
Yeah. But like they'll just like skirt it. It'd be like them being like the mask with bullets.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, and then the mask, like they shoot them like bang bang. It's like zoop 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 zoop
Yeah,
zoop,
yeah.
zoop zoop. Like,
Or they absorb it and it's in his tummy and he goes like this.
He's shooting them back.
Like, they might as well drive to the people who gave them ovarian cancer, stick a gun right up their pussy and blow them away.
Yeah.
Like Johnson & Johnson, like, oh no, we're gonna like that was the new thing. Like, we're just gonna go out of business.
Then they wait till everyone forgets.
Yeah.
Or the people die, and they're like, what are you going to try to sue them when you're dead?
It's crazy to me.
Well, I think human nature is kind of unavoidable. You can't really. What people tend to do is take the path of least resistance and avoid responsibility as much as possible. And I mean, there's plenty of examples of that in other. The only way to change that is to have people take. So go kill them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, totally. We should.
I think that's the only thing that to fix
100%. We have to start blowing
problems
people's heads
like that.
off, like they did in Stone Cold.
Yeah.
We need to start blowing fishing boats up.
They do it in China. They kill doctors if their families get murdered. They go to the hospital and they kill the doctors.
Really?
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Who would have thought that Chinese people?
Is that true? Is
Really?
that documented? Is that a real thing?
That's what I hear. I never looked it
Like,
up.
Chinese
because I
people
just
seem
know
so
that it's
docile,
true.
but like, you know, they seem loose a little bit every now.
Yeah.
Like at the casinos, they seem real loose. But like, I would love to see a Chinese guy just like, you know, his fucking father gets like surgery by like a retard doctor, and he's
Never
like,
wakes up. Yep.
yeah, he's like, oh, okay, and then the son's like, what? And they're like, oh, Dr. Zoe, he made a mistake. He overslept. And then they just go to a restaurant and just piano wire him.
Yeah.
It would be nice. It's like these companies. It's you know, after all these years of life, you see what they do. It's like their only purpose is to shorten your lifespan. That's what it really seems like.
But it's not. It's nothing to do. It's not companies. It's not anything. It's not anything sophisticated. It's just lazy people that are trying to skirt blame.
Oversight.
It's corrupt people, and it happens. It happens just the same in socialism. The more you have like a high trust white society that has a government that's accountable to the people, the better it is. But we're never going to have that. We're not going to get that. And I think the only way to change people's behavior is if you're wronged so greatly by somebody that you know, you have to go do something about it. People are so they're so desperate to cling to like comfortable life that they're unwilling to do some crazy Braveheart shit like that.
Like
That's true.
If I sold
I'm
a
sure it's
shirt,
and for a lot of people, it's better. It's more fulfilling to get sympathy as a victim and to like express your rage in an impotent way. Like we talked about who's the guy that had his kid molested 100 times?
yeah,
The MMA fighter.
yeah.
And he goes out. His solution is to shoot at a moving car in traffic. like like a fucking gorilla.
He's not like Gary. What was it? Why Gary?
Gary
Why?
Gary Plauché.
Yeah, he's in heaven. He became a god.
Oh, the guy who shot him right in the court.
Oh,
Yeah, right outside the court. Yeah,
he's looking.
got his ass. Yeah,
Yeah, that was good.
He should have saved the bullet for that bitch that asked why Gary why.
Yeah,
Like this. Why?
yeah, man.
Should have.
Why, Gary? Why?
Yeah, they asked him why he did it. Why'd you kill the guy who was molesting your son? Well, I went crazy and guns are dangerous. That's why.
Did you see the tattoo that his son get?
Oh,
his son
yeah.
got? It's like
the
anime version.
One. Such a
Oh man, I want that
that
tattoo.
perfect.
Well, that's the best picture I ever saw.
It's so good.
Yeah.
You saw like the apotheosis of a god, the deification of a god in real time.
I don't know why they made it chibi though.
Chibi.
Like
Okay.
anime. Yeah.
Yeah, it is
I
a
mean, the
little-
message is there, but
It's a cool tattoo.
Had to
though.
do it chibi style.
Who was he
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
to? He was on the phone with God. It's okay to do this, right? Yep, yep.
He called him on a payphone and he picked up. He was like, it was like ring, 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 ring. He was like, hello? He was like, Gary, me. God, got God here. Hey, listen, go ahead. Just want to know. You might be like, well, should I? Should I? You should.
You have to.
Yeah.
is he still in? Is he in jail for that?
He died. Well, no, it was no contest.
They
and
didn't
then
back at that time. They wouldn't have put you in jail for that
No.
in Tennessee.
They arraigned him that afternoon. Then they let him go to go have a nice roast beef sandwich.
Yeah.
and he died like a year ago, or I think something around there. He went to heaven a year ago.
Just because?
Just natural.
Just natural causes?
Just old, probably. It's probably
should've
happened
never
30
died.
years ago.
That's him? Oh, damn.
Oh,
Damn. Oh, good. He lived a nice full life.
yeah.
Oh, good. He had the same birthday almost as my mom. At least I know if I was ever molested, my mom would kill someone for me.
He's known for an assassination. That's not an assassination.
Yeah.
That's a ticket tag.
Gar-
Passport to hell.
Garbage removal.
Yeah.
Known for the garbage removal.
Buying tickets to heaven. I heard that you can. I heard that if you're, if you do that, you can. It's auto heaven.
Did you see
bet it is.
Did you see the video of those Chinese guys shooting that black guy?
Yeah.
What's
that's
that all
awesome?
about?
Did you see that?
Yeah, I think
that's
I
good.
think
Oh,
the
didn't
o-
they shoot him in the gut? He was harassing him or something?
You know what there's interesting. There's a game you've probably heard of it, Eve Online,
Mm.
and they did a experiment. Eve Online is a video game where the trading and the commerce is so it's probably more sophisticated than any other game. It's like you buy a spaceship, you go mine asteroids, you trade your goods for ISK is the in-game currency. But it's
Cool.
the reason it's sophisticated though is because you form clans and relationships with other people and do things like buy and build spaceships that are so huge and so expensive that you as an individual would never be able to do it.
That's cool.
So you have a ship that's like the size of like a fucking world,
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
Like a communal.
It's a very community, very economy type thing. And they did an experiment where it was one clan, I forget the details, but there was like one group of people that did like a socialism type thing, and there was one group of people that did a capitalism type arrangement, and it was to see which group at the end had better metrics. And do you know what the result was?
They were the same.
It was the same
Really?
because it was all Nordic white people doing it.
Damn.
They all got together.
They didn't have any Cameroonian Africans in the clans with them. I think we're so like the world, us. It's so fragmented and so like there's so much noise. I feel like the only way to do anything is to do some shit like this. Can we go to videos and see this? I would never encourage anybody to do this. I think it's insane.
Unless your mom got ovarian cancer from Johnson & Johnson's baby powder.
I would never do that. Go back.